the instrumentation that Brian's developing some skills that are going to push him into kind of a Phil Spector role as he moves on.
That's a good
Right?
point. Yeah, because he became crazed, and everybody thought he was. He composed. Well, he's isolated himself to compose, and then he isolated himself further in his relationship and with his wife, and he would compose new songs for the Beach Boys in a sandbox with a piano in it, and that's where he would that's the only place he would work. I mean, it started to get pretty crazy, and then he met up
Like for
with
a year, like years,
yes,
right? For
and then
years.
the infamous doctor, what was his name? The doctor
Oh
took
yeah.
control of him and fed him all these drugs, but he kind of broke him out of this. But look who's playing on stage now, and look who's not. He goes out and
Right.
performs with a full band, and his voice is pretty close to what it was. He
Right.
just has trouble communicating with people, but he's out there getting it done on stage. So he's really amazing person.
Let's call him a survivor. I mean, that he's still here and that he's
when
still doing
many
it
aren't. Yeah,
is amazing. It really. I was just thinking of him, the video of him in the studio later with the Wrecking Crew working on Good Vibrations. And him directing, you watch him.
Yes,
if you watch that video,
yes.
he comes to each instrument. He's not just at the board. If you're playing drums, he comes over and he goes, I want it like this, and I want that, and I want do it, and I want, hey, really, Hal, lean into it, Hal, lean into it. And he's obsessed because he hears it in his brain, and you're not playing it like he's got it in his brain.
Oh, really? Excuse me,
and
just one thing,
man,
Paul. That's an excellent point. But he's deaf in one ear, so he only hears in mono.
Oh,
yeah, but he's a true director out there with egging the musicians on.
And he's not intimidated by any of those top line guys.
Well, it's because it's the song.
Like,
it's the song.
It's the song. And that's Phil and Brian. Ronnie maybe too, but Phil and Brian, it's the song. And I will do whatever I have to do, Tom Neal, to get the song the way that it's in my brain. And that's the magic of all the great musicians that we love. That's what separates the upper echelon, the Hall of Famers, from the guys that are just like, yeah, they're pretty good.
I say we end there, Paul.